Imagine boarding a plane that never has to land. No fuel stops, no refueling trucks, just endless flight, circling the Earth forever. Sounds impossible, right? But in the 1950s, this was not a dream. It was a secret military project designed to make the ultimate flying machine, a plane powered by a nuclear reactor. During the Cold War, the US and the Soviet Union were locked in a race for global power. Speed, range, and endurance meant dominance. The US Air Force believed if a bomber could stay airborne for weeks, carrying nuclear weapons, it would be unstoppable. No need to refuel, no base required. A flying fortress in the sky. So they began a top-secret program known as the Aircraft Nuclear Propulsion Project. The centerpiece of this experiment was the NB-36H Crusader, a gigantic bomber modified to carry a working nuclear reactor inside its fuselage. Every test flight carried an entire laboratory in the sky. The results were astonishing and terrifying. The plane flew successfully, powered by a live reactor that produced incredible endurance. In theory, this aircraft could stay airborne for months without landing, but there was one unfixable flaw: radiation. The reactor emitted so much radiation that the cockpit had to be lined with 12 tons of lead and rubber shielding. The crew sat behind heavy glass, inside what was essentially a flying bunker. Even with that protection, exposure levels were dangerously high. Then came the real nightmare. What if the plane crashed? A single accident could scatter radioactive dust across cities, rivers, and farmland. A nuclear-powered jet falling from the sky could contaminate everything in its path. The world realized this wasn't just risky, it was apocalyptic. After only 47 test flights, the US quietly abandoned the project. Officially, it was too expensive. Unofficially, it was too dangerous to even exist. The Soviet Union, running a similar program, also shut theirs down after multiple accidents and radiation leaks. But here's where it gets interesting: that dream didn't die. In recent years, with nuclear fusion, AI-controlled drones, and ultra-efficient reactors, engineers are reimagining the same idea. Machines that could fly for years, never needing fuel or pilots. Some defense companies are already studying eternal flight drones for surveillance and communications. Supporters say this is the future of aviation: sustainable, unstoppable, and strategic. Critics say it's a repeat of history's biggest mistake: chasing innovation faster than safety. Because if we've learned one thing from the past, it's that power without control is disaster waiting to happen. So tell me, would you board a plane that never lands, powered by the same energy that fuels the sun? The sky's limits keep changing, but maybe some limits exist for a reason. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.